What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left, we have Ihi Kato, and on the right, he's playing Examon, by the way, and I am on the right playing Hina Army. Again, Conquest format. I'm very sorry I don't remember his name. Usually I feel bad when I don't know the names of the players and locals. I try really hard. But this dude, I was gonna say this student, bro. Nah, man, okay, man. Look, I'm a teacher, bro. Sometimes I call them students. This player though, he comes like maybe I would say like once a month. It's been a while since I've seen him at locals, but last time I think he was playing like an armor build, and this time he's playing Examon. And I'm gonna go ahead here, tap Takumi to draw a card, tap Hina to activate the Bloomlordmon effect, reveal top 4. I do get another Hina there, so off to a good start. He did not open up a rookie, unfortunately, but I will get his name next time. I'm sorry, man, if you're watching this match right now. But again, a lot of people ask me about the Takumi Aiba, and I really like the Takumi in the deck. Again, it makes sure that your level 6 effects are live, so they're not just vanillas. They're not just sitting there like vanillas. So the Metallic German will be it will gain reboot and blocker if you have a Takumi on the field but not a Hina. Of course, you cannot activate the on play effect because you need that. But here I do have 2 Hinas, so I can activate both effects, right? No, wait, one was already tapped. So he'll evade with the Corjamon, and then I will draw a card up to Takumi. And then I gain a memory off the Lava Garutamon. Hopefully I did that. But here he's thinking, he most likely has... It's tough, right? Because you want to build in the back here. You don't want to leave your Digimon in the field, especially since the Hina Army deck has so much removal. The other thing I like in the Hina Army deck is the Agumon plus 2k when attacking your opponent's security. So that 2 DP buff is really good for Dorbikmon, but also good for your level 6s so that they do not die in the security. So Volcanic Dramon here will run into an Examon, so it will trash the top card and then run into an Examon in the second check. Unfortunate. So here I'm going to go into Greymon, and again, I cannot pop the Corjamon because he'll just evade. And I really like the Corjamon. I really like that Corjamon with the evade ability as just in general evade and also the inheritable. Some people drop it down to like 3 copies and then choose to play the other Corjamon that on play draw 2 cards. But I don't know, the evade ability is pretty good. I would not want my Slayer Jamon out there or my Examon out there without the evade ability. I would just feel so vulnerable. And then again here with the Jazzerdmon, I do hit another Hina. He does have the Vmon in the back, and I think here I would probably just build in the raising area. So he's going to go into Corjamon here, and then no, you see, so he could slam down the Corjamon here. Is it the Groundgermon? My bad. He could slam the Groundgermon and go into Examon if he has it. He's going to go into Slayer Germon. Okay, not bad. Not bad. And then so Slayer Germon here will activate the effect. I do gain 2 memory off Hina. He's going to make one of my Digimon attack. He's trying to make the Greymon attack, and I let him know, no, if I had 2 Digimon in the field, you can force one of my Digimon to attack, but I get to choose which one. So I'm going to swing with the Jazzerdmon, and he looked kind of confused there. I didn't tell him like he could look it up on his phone, which I probably should have. I was like, hey bro, like if you want to call a judge on that, you can, but that's just the way the Slayer Jamon works. Even I was baffled when I first like read the ruling on that. It's like, yes, Slayer Jamon, suspend it to force one of your opponent's Digimon to attack, but the way you get around that is by having 2 Digimon on the field. That way you get to choose, right? Your opponent gets to choose. So here I think I'm just gonna hard play the Dorbikmon, and I think he is going to look it up on his phone here, which is fine. So I'm gonna drop the Dorbikmon. Hopefully I remember that it's 5 different Digimon. Different names, my bad. Okay, there you go. 5 different names. We're good. Doorbrickmon comes down here for 3. It will pop the Slayerjamon, he'll evade, and then I can just swing over because he already used the first ability to unsuspend earlier on the turn. And then here I think I'm running away with the game so far because I already have 3 Digimon in the field, 1 Digimon in the back, and he only has 1 Digimon in raising. So all I have to do is not leave him at 5. Yeah. Because if he goes into a level 5 and then hard slams the other level 5, he could still technically go into Examon, which would level the playing field. But I only left him at 4. He does have Hammer Spark, so he would need a level 4. He would need one of the level 5s, and then he would need the opposite level 5 to hard drop, and he's gonna go ahead and scoop it up there. And we're gonna go to game 2. So game 2, since I won with the Hina Army, I have to play with Bloomlordmon now. He chooses to stay with the Examon deck. So I'm going to go ahead and hatch the Argomon, go into Palmon. That's the Palmon that gives 2k when you're attacking into opponent's Digimon, which I do like. And then the Parasaurmon on top of that. Play the Palmon and the reveal top 3. I do plus. I get the Agitar and the Bloomlordmon. And then also people have been asking how I feel about the Parasaurmon. So the Parasaurmon is not... what's it called? It's not searchable. Like the Palmon, you can't search it with the Palmon. You can play it off the Ayatarmon, but you can search it off the green memory boost. And just in general, I think Parasaurmon is really good because here, this stack I have right here, the Argomon, the Palmon that gives the DP buff, the Parasaurmon, and the Ayatarmon is so good. It's so good because here you can activate the Slayerjamon effect. I will swing the Palmon in this case, but I already know with these 2 bodies alone, I can go into Bloomlordmon for 1 memory. If he doesn't have a memory blocker, that's it. So Ayatarmon here, suspend to play the red veggie, and then so Parasaurmon will suspend his Slayerjamon. He already activated the effect, so he cannot do it again. Go into Bloomlordmon for 4 cost. I do have 3, so I'll gain 3 memory back, and then the Ayatarmon will gain me 1 more memory. Bloomlordmon is unsuspend and then swing over for 2 checks. And yeah, there you go. Like I have a level 6 on board. I have 2 other Digimon. He has 1 in raising. And I think this is why people don't like playing against Bloomlordmon. But in general, this is a tough matchup. In my opinion, it's a tough matchup for Examon. Because Examon is, at the end of the day, Examon is a stack deck. The only time it's not a stack deck is when you actually get the Examon on the field, and then you have like a level 6 on board too, to go along with your level 7. But here, I know maybe it would have been better to keep it in the bag. Unfortunately, he does have to promote and try to do something because he only has 2 security, from the looks of it. I did see though that he was running Hammer Sparks, so if he does have like 2 Hammer Sparks, you get a Hammer Spark twice, go into the level 5. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now if he was playing Chimeramon, that'd be crazy. But I let him know the Cherrymon will redirect it to one of my suspended Digimon. And he's reading Bloomlordmon, and the Bloomlordmon does get the Bloomlordmon, so many syllables. Does get Sec +1 when you have 2 or more suspended Digimon. It doesn't gain piercing anymore. That's only when Digivolving. Unfortunate. I wish there was an option card that gave piercing, because I know the Lightning Blade, the armor, the one for Elijahmon, the Lightning Blade does give piercing, but your Digimon has to be a dual color Digimon, which is trash. It's trash. I'm pretty sure most of the Digimon that have piercing are insectoid Digimon. I would say Bloomlordmon is the exception, but most Digimon that have piercing are insectoids. You can tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Yeah, so the Parasaurmon will suspend the Groundramon again. I'll gain a memory because of the Ayatarmon. And this is what I'm talking about. Like the Parasaurmon is so good. And here I'm thinking about it. I'm damn, do I swing at security here, or do I swing over the Groundgermon? Because if there's a Megadeth in there, it will throw me off. Here I'm going to go ahead and Hidden Potential discovered into Bloomlordmon, and I think that's a wrap, right? Whenever you see Hidden Potential discovered, just scoop it up. But in this case, no, because Bloomlordmon hits into an Examon in security. It actually would have been better if I swung with the... No, because it doesn't have piercing. But yeah, whenever I see Bloom with the Hidden Potential discovered, I would just scoop it up. I don't know if it's possible to get... You gain so much advantage, because you still gain the memory of the Bloomlordmon. Sunflowmon here suspend itself to play the Pomumon. And the Pomumon does help because when they digivolve into the Examon, they cannot play a Digimon via the Examon effect. Hydramon here will bottom deck the Corgermon. Suspend the Corgermon, gain memory, and then I'll bottom deck it, leaving them at 1 memory, and that just feels so gross. It feels so gross. But this was the last match for this locals tournament, where it was a Conquest format, and I still really like it. It was kind of weird. But overall it was fun. I'll say it was fun. So if you guys do this at your locals, yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, I've seen True Champion Steven do it before, and I used to think it was fun when he did it. So it was fun time. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. But yeah, stay tuned for I think next locals is a case tournament, and I do play Bloomlordmon, so stay tuned for that if you want to see more Bloomlordmon. I face Blackwood Greymon, I face Blackwood Greymon, I face Wargrey X, I face Red Hybrid, and I also face, damn, what was my last matchup? Armor Rush. So stay tuned if you guys want to see that. Again, I know I say this often, I sound like a broken record, but if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe guys if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.